Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in this video I'll be showing you guys the latest RPGs that I picked up for the Xbox 360 or for the PS2. Now, these Xbox 360 games I did pick up quite recently. These PS2 games I actually picked up a couple months ago, and a couple days after I uploaded that 4 games that fell short of my expectations video, I had wanted to film a pickup video showing you guys these PS2 games, but I was literally 5 minutes away from shooting that video when I received that phone call, and I had that family emergency situation to spring up, and yeah, it kind of sucks I couldn't film that video back then, but you know, what can you do? It's family. So first up are the Xbox 360 games, and the first 2 games are Eternal Sonata and Tales of Vesperia. Now, when I first heard that these 2 games were being ported to the PS3, I had wanted to play these 2 games on the PS3, but the PS3 version of Eternal Sonata does not have trophy support, and the PS3 version of Tales of Vesperia didn't even make it to America, so I guess I'll be playing these 2 games on the Xbox 360. This next game, I had not seen this game in stores for a long while, and I was afraid that I would have to pay like $40 or $50 for a brand new copy. But when I saw this game for $15 at my local Best Buy, I knew I had to pick it up right then and there, and that game is Infinite Undiscovery. Now, I still need to pick up that other Square Enix RPG for the Xbox 360, The Last Remnant, and hopefully I can find it for a pretty cheap price as well. This next game, I'm not sure if it's an RPG. I think it's an RPG, and you know, if it's not an RPG, then it's not an RPG, but I'll show you guys anyways. It's Kingdom Under Fire: Circle of Doom. And next up is a game that I'm really looking forward to playing, and that's because I hear a lot of people saying that if you like JRPGs, then you'll really enjoy playing this game, and that game is Lost Odyssey. And this next game, I did mention in a previous video that I have not played any game in this series before, so I have to start with the first game, and that is Mass Effect. This is the Platinum Hits version, but this version does have some extra content. And the final Xbox 360 game that I'll show is Fable 2. Now again, this is the Platinum Hits version, but this again does have extra content in it. Alright, so on to the PS2 games. Now, there are 5 PS2 games here. I bought all 5 of these games at the same time. I bought them all from Amazon. They're all reprints, but I was really glad that I was able to get the chance to buy all 5 of these games. Now, 4 of these 5 games, I missed out on buying them when they were first released. And the other game, the only reason I was able to get that game is because I ordered it online. But I never saw any of these 5 games when they were first released. I never saw them in my local shops when they were first released. And but then again, I wasn't actively looking for them. They kind of flew under my radar when they were first released. I didn't read or hear too much about them, and when I finally learned about them, when I finally read about them, it was long after they were released, so they became extremely hard to find, if not out of print. So I was really glad that I was able to buy these games through Amazon. Now, I believe these reprints came out about a year ago, and I should have bought them a year ago, but you know, knowing that I missed out on them the first time around. But anyway, back in April or May of this year, I was browsing Amazon, and it was quite a surprise for me to find out that Amazon still had these games in stock. They cost about $30 a piece, but I figured, you know, if these games weren't reprinted, I might have had to pay a fortune in order to buy and play these games, so I was really glad that I was able to buy these reprinted games. Anyway, here are the games. First up are Arch Anellico 1, and of course I have Arch Anellico 2, and as you saw in one of my previous videos, I also have the Arch Anellico game on the PS3. And this next game, I do have it from the original print run. At least I think it's from the original print run, and because it's from the original print run, I wasn't about to open it and play that. So I'm glad they came out with a reprinted version. This is the version that I'll open and play. And this game is Nocturne. And finally, the last 2 games that I picked up were Digital Devil Saga 1 and Digital Devil Saga 2. Now, I know that these 2 games, when they were originally released, they came in premium boxes, but I don't mind that these reprinted versions aren't the premium boxes, because I just bought these games to play them. Okay, so I don't want any of you to take what I'm about to say the wrong way. I'm not saying that PS2 doesn't have any good RPGs, because the PS2 does have some good RPGs like Suikoden 3 and Dragon Quest 8. However, when compared to the PS1 RPGs, in the PS1 era, it seemed like I was playing great RPG after great RPG, and there was always another great RPG just waiting around the corner to be released. But when it came time for the PS2, the RPG lineup for the PS2 just didn't really grab my interest as much as the RPGs on the PS1. That is, until I played this game, which is Persona 3 FES. Oh man, this game was like a breath of fresh air. This game is so fun and addicting. So if Nocturne or any of the Digital Devil Saga games are as fun and addicting as Persona 3, I know that I'll be able to enjoy them a lot. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I want to do a quick comparison between the Nocturne from the original print run and the reprinted version of Nocturne. Now, the one that you see on the left is the Nocturne from the original print run, or at least I think it's from the original print run. And the Nocturne that you see on the right is the reprinted version of Nocturne. Now, right off the bat, the most obvious difference is that in the original Nocturne, you have the Sony security strip, while in this reprinted version, you do not have it. And the other difference is that on the back, when I flip these, the original came with a limited edition soundtrack CD, while the reprinted version does not. See, there's no wording right here. So, and you can tell just by when you hold the two, the original was heavier. Alright, so thanks for watching this video, everyone, and please let me know what you think of the games I bought.